students, welcome to you once again for this classes C25 series of the straight line. This is the third part of this straight line. Find the equation of the straight line whose x-intercept is twice the y-intercept and passes through 1, 2, which is important. What do you mean by that? We have the equation that is x divided by a, that upon plus y divided by v is equal to 1 is it's the intercept forms of the straight line. Intercept forms of the straight line. So this is intercept, which is this is x intercept and this is y intercept. So this is x intercept and this is y intercept, where we see here in the class day, this is if this is x and y axis, here x intercept and y intercept we see. Condition is given here. So if a is an x intercept and y is a b is a y intercept over here. See, if a is an x intercept and b is a y intercept over here, then the condition whose x intercept is twice the y intercept. That means x intercept, if it is a, that is twice the y intercept. This is x intercept, this is y intercept, which is the intercept form of the equations. I have to take this equation only and then use this condition. In place of a, I am putting it as what? 2b. So x divided by 2b plus y divided by b is equal to 1. And when you take the LCM of this, when you take the LCM, it is 2b. 2b is the LCM, and we know that this is 2, so this is x, and this should be multiplied by 2, that is 2y is equal to 1. Therefore, x plus 2y is equal to 2b. So therefore, it is b is equal to 5 by 2 here. B is equal to 5 by 2. And so let us take this as b is equal to 5 by 2. So let me solve the final equation here. Therefore, x plus 2y is equal to 2b. b is nothing but what? 5 divided by 2. If you cancel it, you will get it as x plus 2y is equal to 5. Therefore, x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0 is my answer. Let me verify. By verifying, how you have to verify? Put in place of x1 and put in place of y2. So you must get 0. So see, suppose x, you'll put 1 here. So 1 plus 2 here, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. That means this is our answer. Let us take this problem. Now, what this problem says, find the equation of the straight line whose y-intercept is 3 times x-intercept. Y-intercept is 3 times x-intercept means what? Y-intercept is nothing but what? Y-intercept is b is equal to b, and x-intercept is a there, and the condition given over here is what? Condition given over here is what? Say y-intercept is 3 times of x-intercept means what? B is 3 times of a. That is a condition given. Let us take the equation of the straight line with the intercept of y, x by a, plus a and b as x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. And we should put, instead of ba, we put x by a, instead of b, we put it as y by 3a, that is equal to 1. Therefore, if you take LCM 3a, here I will get 3x plus y is equal to 1. When you take LCM, 3x plus y is equal to 3x. Just similar to the first problem. And this passes through 1 comma 2. So 1 passes through what? 1 comma 2 passes through 1 comma 2. Therefore, so 3 into 1 plus 2 is equal to 3a. Therefore, 3 plus 2 is there. 5. 5 is equal to 3a. So 3a is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 by 3. Same like what we have done, the condition is different, that's all. And then what we will do, therefore, what is the equation here? 3x plus y is equal to 3x plus y is equal to 3a. So 3x plus y is equal to 3 into what is a for us? 5 divided by 3, 3 gets cancelled. 3x plus y is equal to 5, or 3x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0 is my answer. To verify that, you should put this 1 and 2 here. 3 ones are 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 minus 5 0. That means my answer is, so DCET students, direct it is, substitute this point here and you will get surely the answer. So CET, there is a shortcut for this. But for this 4-5 marks, they will ask. For 5 marks, you have to solve like this only. Let us go for the next problem. Let's go for the next problem. Now, this might be a different condition. All we are working in the straight lines. Around 40 problems are there. We are doing the 40 problems. The straight line 2x plus 3y plus k passes through 1, 2. Find the value of k. That means what? One line is there, which is 2x plus 3y plus k is equal to 0, and this is passing through 1, 2. What is the value of k? Very simple. Put. So given line is what? Given line is 2x plus 3y plus k is equal to 0, and this passes through what? 1 passes through 1, 2. So 1, 2 here, that means in place of x you put 1, in place of y you put 2. So 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus k is equal to 0. So 2 plus 6 plus k is equal to 0. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus k is equal to 0, and k is equal to minus 8. Okay, find the point of intersection of the lines. These two lines are there. Two lines are there. What do you mean by this problem? Two lines are there here. One line is like this and another line here. See, this might be 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. 4x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. They are intersecting at this point. We have to find out this point. What is this point? So very simple, you take both the lines. 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. 4x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. Here see, we can do it by Cramer's rule also. Okay, with several methods are there, but let us do this with the help of what? Simultaneous equations. So what I will do is, I will try to equalize one of them. See, there is a 2x here and there is 4x here. I'll try to make this as 4x and then subtract so that I'll get the value of y. So I will multiply this by 2. When I multiply this equation by 2, 2 2s are 4x plus 3 2s are 6y minus 8 2s are 16 is equal to 0. This is line okay. This you write as it is, 4x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. Let me tell you one thing. 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 is multiplied by 2 for one purpose, to make 2x as 4x so that we can subtract this and then get the value of y. So 2 into 2 4x plus 3 2s are 6y, 8 2s are 16. And now this is 4x plus y minus 6. What I will do is I will minus here. So this will become minus, and the change of sign here is plus. So this will cancel. 6y minus y is 5y. Okay. Minus 16 plus 6 is minus 10 equal to 0. Therefore 5y is equal to 10. Y is equal to 10 divided by 5, and that is nothing but 2. So y is equal to 2 for me. What you do is, you take this y is equal to 2, input one of these equations. So let me take this equation itself. Now 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 is the equation. Put this value of y here. So 2x plus 3 into 2 minus 8 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 6 minus 8 is equal to 0. 2x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2 by 2 and it is equal to 1. So value we got it as what? Therefore x is equal to 1. Now sometimes you need verification for this. Now this is how we have to solve to get the answer. But to find out verification whether my answer is correct or not, what I should do is put this x and y value in one of these equations. Suppose if I take 2x plus 3y minus 8, then that is nothing but 2. X value what I got here? X value as 1 plus 3. Y value how much I got? 2. Okay, so what happens here? Minus 8. 2 ones are 2 plus 6. 8. 8 minus 8 you got 0. So here we have 0. That means this values x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is the correct answer. So x is equal to xy is nothing but 1 comma 2. This is a point of intersection. That is xy is nothing but what it here? 1 comma 2. This is how you have to understand it. Intersection point. So let us go for the fifth one. Okay, this problem is about parallel and perpendicular. This is about the parallel. Okay, the two lines we are talking. Show that the straight line, this one and this one are parallel to each other. What do you mean by this? Very important question. Two lines are there, 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0, and another line is there, okay, 6x plus 9y plus 4 is equal to 0. We should show them they are parallel. You must know that for parallel, suppose the slope of this is m1, the slope of this is m2, therefore for parallel, what it is? For parallel it will be m1 is equal to m2. Both the slopes should be same. So let me solve that. So solution will take. What are the given equations? 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, for this slope, m1 is nothing but what? M1 is nothing but minus a by b, and it is minus, what is a here? 2 divided by 3. So m1 is equal to minus 2 by 3. Then I will take one more line. 6x plus 9y plus 4 is equal to 0. I will find out the slope of this. Okay, slope m2 is equal to again minus a by b. If suppose this line is parallel to this, you should get this answer only, because parallel for condition is m1 is equal to m2. So minus 6 divided by 9. So minus 2 3s are 6, and we know 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So my m2 is equal to what? Minus 2 by 3. So if you check this m1, and if you check this m1, m2, we see that m1 is equal to m2, which shows lines are what? Lines are parallel. So very important question for diploma CET students. It should be easy. See, directly you say minus a by b is 2 by 3, minus a by b is again minus 2 by 3. Both are same, so they are parallel. You should come to the conclusion. But for C25 students, you must know that marks is given for the steps. So you have to do like this. Then only you will get the marks. Otherwise, you will not get the marks. Now let us go for the next question. Show that the straight line, this and this, two lines, again the same lines are there, are perpendicular to each other. I mean the lines given are different. So there is a one line is there, 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. You must show that another line to this is perpendicular. That means it is making 90 degrees. Sometimes they say it as orthogonal. Perpendicular, orthogonal, right angle. So here you say this line is what? 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. If I take slope of this, if I take slope of this is m1 and this is m2, and then the condition for perpendicularity, for perpendicular is m1 into m2 is equal to what? Minus 1. This should be the condition. So now you got the idea. This is a theory what I am talking about. So solution, what I will do, I will take these two problems, 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0, and for the slope of this m1 is equal to minus a by b, that is minus 2 by 3. Now one more line you take. So 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. I have taken this one. I will take this one. So 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. For m2 is equal to minus a by b, and minus a is nothing divided by minus 2, and this will become 3 by 2. So m2 becomes 3 by 2. If they are perpendicular, then if you multiply m1 and m2, answer you should get it as minus 1. Then only they are perpendicular. Therefore, let us take m1 into m2, we multiply. So minus 2 divided by 3, and then what? 3 divided by 2. So plus into minus is what? Minus here, right? So here if you cancel 2, 3, if you cancel, what is the answer? Minus 1. So m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Condition is fulfilled. Therefore, lines are perpendicular. So what happens here? Listen. Very important thing is, when two straight lines, if they are parallel, m1 is equal to m2. When they are perpendicular, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So this we have to prove. But for diploma CET students, you should know that if the slope of this is at minus 2 by 3, then the slope of this should be, you have to reverse it, 3 by 2, and minus becomes plus. So directly you can come to the conclusion, this is a 3 by 2 and this is minus 2 by 3. You see, I reversed it and changed the sign, you got the same. So my answer has become, that is for diploma CET. But for C25 you have to do like this, which is very important. Okay, the next problem. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to the line 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0 and passing through the point. What it is one line is given here, that is given 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. So this is given line, and find the equation of the straight line parallel to this line. This is required. What we need a line. So required line, and this passes through 1, 2. Very simple. Find the first type. I want to say, find the slope of this as m, and since they are parallel, the same slope is for this. So when m is there and 1, 2 is there, 1 point slope form. If you put, you will get a direct answer. So I'll do very simple steps here. So given straight line. What is the given straight line? Given straight line is 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. So find the slope of this. Slope m is equal to minus a by b minus 5 divided by 6. Now the point is that, so slope you got it here. So the slope of required is what? So the slope of this is what we got, minus 5 by 6. The slope, parallel line slope also will be minus 5 by 6 only. So what I will do here, requesting slope of required line. So required line, this required is parallel line, you should know that, is same m. So m is equal to what it is, minus 5 by 6. Okay, find the slope of this. Same slope is for this because parallel they are. And then passing through what? 1, 2. And again we see the required line also passes through what? Required line passes through 1, 2. So this is x and y. Therefore, you can directly use as y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This formula you can use, y minus y1. What is y1? 2. M is what? Minus 5 by 6. X minus x1 is 1. Then you multiply here. 6y minus 2 is equal to minus 5. X minus 1 here. 6y minus 12 is equal to minus 5x plus 5. So if you bring it this side, 5x plus 6y Then if you bring this side over here, it is what? A minus 12 minus 5 becomes a minus 17 is equal to 0. If my answer is correct, you have to put this here in this equation, you should get 0. See, 1 and 2. So if I put 1 here, 5 ones are 5 and this is 12. So 5 plus 12 is 17 minus 17 is 0. So my answer is correct. This is one method. Another method I would like to teach over here. So another method is also, some teachers will teach this method. Definitely we can go for that. So we can go for that method. I will try to teach you that also. It is simple method. They will give marks for that also. So what I have to do, very simple way to understand, is given line and required line you write. Given line and required line. So what is given line here? Given line is 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. This is alternative method. Okay. This is equation number 1. Okay. And then required line, required parallel line. Required parallel line. Because it is parallel. Remember, for parallel what happens? This is remaining same. 5x is 5x. This also will be same. 6y is 6y plus this will change. I must write it as plus k is equal to 0. Okay? Plus k. So k will change. So what you do then? 2 will pass through what? 2 passes through. 2 passes through. So this will be same here, but with k passes through what? 1 comma 2 here. Passes through 1 comma 2. So this is x and y you put here. So 5 into 1 5 plus 6 into 2 12 plus k is equal to 0. Therefore 5 plus 8 5 plus 12 is plus k is equal to 0. That becomes k is equal to minus 17. Put this k is equal to minus 17 here. Therefore required line is 5x plus 6y minus 17 is equal to 0. That's what you got, the answer. This method is also correct. This method is also correct. So you can use this method also. This will be easy, this will be correct, and they have to give you this marks because this is also a method which you can use it for with the help of which you can solve it for your exams. Now same thing is now perpendicular. It was for parallel, now for perpendicular. Find the equation of the straight line perpendicular to the line and passing through the point 1 comma minus 2. Let me do it. Method 1. First, method 1. See here, the lines are like this. One line is 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0, which is given line. And they say perpendicular line they want. This is given. They want perpendicular line. So perpendicular line is there and passing through the point 1 comma 2. Okay. So for this, what I will do here, the first method what I can involve for this is, I can say 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. This is my first line, which is given. Okay. Then find the slope of this m is equal to what? 5x plus 6y is minus a by b is nothing but minus 5 by 6. Now, the slope of, this is m1 if I take. The slope of required line. What will be the slope of required line? m2 is what? Now you know that. m1 into m2 for perpendicular is what? Minus 1. Correct? If it is equal, m1 is equal to m2. For perpendicular, I have to use this one. So m1 is how much now? Minus 5 by 6 is into m2 is equal to minus 1. And therefore what happens? Minus minus becomes plus here. So m2 is equal to what? 6 will go on top 6 and 5 will come down and minus will get cancelled. So m2 becomes 6 by 5. Therefore y minus y1 is equal to, okay, m into x minus x1. What you can do is, instead of finding this over here, I can do like this also. I think better I'll do like this. Instead of going like this, I think we can do like this so that it will avoid many number of steps over here. Okay, slope of the required line is m2, which is also not necessary, we can say that, so now y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon m. Here only you can put x minus x1 is the equation of the straight line where slope is perpendicular to it. Y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon what is the m for me. So I need not have this one directly. You can go for this. So here you see, I can do one thing, that I can do here minus 1 upon m is minus 5 by 6 and x minus x1, okay, x1 over here. So minus 1 upon m, I believe that y minus y1, x minus x1 also we can do. Y minus y1 is what? What is the point here? 1 comma 2. So y minus 2 is equal to x minus 1. Now if you reverse it, y minus 2 is equal to minus becomes plus 6 by 5 x minus 1. Cross multiply it 5. Y minus 2 is equal to 6 x minus 1. 5y minus 10 is equal to 6x minus 6. Therefore 6x minus 5y, then minus 6 plus 10 is plus 4 is equal to 0. If I put here 1 minus 10 is okay. Answer is correct. Now students, I feel that you have got little complicated with this. I will try to give you one more method, as I told you for parallel I did. For parallel, the perpendicular, how you have to do it. Another method we can understand from this. What is the another method that you can do? Okay, let us go for another method. Same answer you will get in a very short form, and they will give you marks for the same. Surely you should get the marks there also. So you can try both the methods. See, what I will do for this is, given line how much it is? Given is what? 5x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0 is a given line. And then this is equation 1. Required perpendicular line. Here you should understand. For parallel, I wrote both of them same here. For perpendicular, what you have to do? 6 you have to interchange, and 5 for x and y, this one, okay. So here you see 6 you put beside x, 6x, and then 5 beside y, 5y. If it is plus, you change it as minus sign, okay. Then here whatever the number is there, don't worry, put k is equal to 0. So this is a required line. And required line 1, required line 2 passes through what? Passes through 1 comma 2. Passes through 1 comma 2. So passes through 1 comma 2. Therefore 6 into 1 minus 5 into 2 plus k is equal to 0. So 6 minus 10 plus k is equal to 0. And that will become what? Minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. K is equal to 4. Put this k is equal to 4 in this equation, you will get the answer. So answer is 6x minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. Again you got the same. Very simple. Very simple. You try to use this. Given line, required line. For perpendicular, for parallel, both same. Perpendicular you exchange. Okay. 6 here and 5 over here, and then put plus minus, change the sign over here, then plus k. Then substitute here and you will get the answer. Now, find the equation of the straight line passing through 3, 4 and parallel to the line joining. What do you mean by this? Now you say one line is there joining the 2 points. Let me take it as 4, 5 and 6, 7. AB. What he says, find the equation of straight line passing through 3, 4 and parallel to this line, means my required line is parallel and also it is passing through what? 3, 4. This is the required line what I want. This is the given line. See, as I told you, find the slope of this m1 and the same slope will be for this also, m2. Parallel they are. How to find the slope of this? M is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 and put over here. It's very easy. So I will do one thing, slope of AB. I will find out slope of AB is nothing but what? What is A? So how to find out this one? A is given as what? 4, 5, I can say x1, y1, and then b is what? 6, 7, x2, y2, and so therefore slope is given by what? M is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is y2 minus y1? 7 minus 5 upon 6 minus 4, 2 by 2. Answer is 1. So the slope of this what I got? 1. And they said parallel means what? The slope of this is also what? 1. Therefore, slope of required line. Required means what I want. Line is what? M is equal to 1. And point passing through what? Passing through point 1 comma, 3 comma 4 here. So therefore 1 point form y minus y1 m into x minus x1. So y minus y1, what is y1 here? 4. M is nothing but 1. X minus x1 is there. Y minus 4 is equal to x minus 3. X minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. See, y you put over there minus 4 becomes plus 4, minus 3 plus 4 becomes plus 1. So x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. To confirm, you put in this 3, 4 here in this place. X3, Y4. 3 minus 4 is minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. That means this is correct answer. No second thought about it. Let me repeat. They have given the line which is joining the 2 points. Find the slope. They want parallel line. The slope of that is same as this slope. So slope you find out this one and put the same slope for this. And passing through 3, 4. Use 1 point form. You get the answer. These are all little bigger problems, but manageable. You can definitely do them. Not like it is not possible. Like find the equation of the straight line passing through the intersection of the lines and parallel to the line. This is really big problem. So it's really lengthy problem. What is given over here? Find the equation of the straight line. One line is there. It is passing. The equation of straight line passing through the intersection of another 2 line, it seems. That means another 2 lines are given here. So these are the 2 lines. When they are intersecting, you will get a point here. Passing through the point and again parallel to this line. That is a really bigger problem. So what I will do, I will find out the point of intersection of this line first, these both lines. And then when you get this point and then you have this line here, this one, find the slope of this point, then 1 point form you can find out. It is big problem. I think you should have a control over it. So what I will do here now, intersection of these 2 I will find out. So given line is what? X plus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0 and y is equal to x plus 7. I can write it as what? X minus y. Y you put it on the other side. Plus 7 is equal to 0. Now students, check if you multiply this by 2, this will become 2y, you will directly get x. Otherwise, if you put minus, you will definitely get. But what I will do is, I will try to rearrange this one. X plus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Multiply this by 2. 2x minus 2y. So 2 into 7 is what? 14 is equal to 0. When you add them, this will cancel. 3x plus, how much it is? 14 plus 5. 19 is equal to 0. So here you see x is equal to what? Minus 19 by 3. Now this should be really big problem. I think I will leave it to you. I will give you a clue how to do it. Okay. And then how to find out y for this? How to find out x? What you do is how to find out y. So put this x value in one of this. You will get the value of y here. I will give you clue y here, and then that will be what? X1 and y1 here. And find the slope of this m. Minus a by b, that is minus 5 by minus 2, and it will be 5 by 2. Then use, so slope is equal to, how much it will be? Minus a by b minus 5 by minus 2, it will be 5 by 2. So you can use this formula, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. You will get the result. I believe you can do it. Finding the angle between the straight lines. See here, there are two straight lines here given. One is this one, another one is this one. You have to find the angle between this. So let us go for this solution. Given lines. What are the given lines here? Given lines. 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. Find out the slope of this. Slope m1 is equal to minus a by b is equal to minus 2 by 3. Then another line is what? This is first line. Another line is given 6x plus 9y plus 4 is equal to 0. Then 2 it is. Okay, so m2 is equal to what? Minus a by b minus 6 by 9, that is minus 2 by 3. Here only you will get the clue. When the slopes are same, the lines are parallel, they are not intersecting. So the slope is 0. That means what? The lines are parallel. So definitely angle is 0 you will get, but still we will solve them. But tan theta is given by what? The angle, the tan of this angle is given by, you remember this formula, very important, m1 minus m2, 1 plus m1 into m2, and then what will happen is, this is modulus, so m1 is minus 2 by 3 in the bracket, minus m2 is what? Again minus 2 by 3, okay, 1 plus m1 into m2, 2 by 3. Now you see here, it will be minus 2 by 3 minus into minus plus 2 by 3. Whatever it is, 1 plus, whatever it is, you just write as it is because it is going to be 0. You see here, both of them gets cancelled. This will become 0. 0 divided by anything, it's what? 0. So tan 0, tan theta is equal to 0. That is for angle. Tan 0, cancel it. Angle is nothing but what? Theta is equal to 0. Here only I understood. When both the slopes are same, this is no more like this. The lines are like this. The lines are like this. No angle is done, so theta is equal to 0. We'll have a last problem for straight lines. I believe the same lines are given, but here again finding out the lines of this. Again here there are two lines. I don't know whether they will get an angle or there will be parallel, perpendicular, whatever it is. We will see. Okay, now you see here. Again you say 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0 is one line. Another line is intersecting 3x plus minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. I must find out the angle here, theta. Same procedure. So let me take 2x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. m1 is equal to what? That is slope is equal to what? Minus a by b minus 2 by 3. Take another line, that is 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. This is the first line. This is the second line. m2 is equal to minus a by b minus 3 by minus 2. Your answer is 3 by 2. Now if you check this minus 2 by 3, you make it reverse here like this, upside down, and then change the sign. That means it is perpendicular. So angle must come as what? 90 degrees. Then it will give what? Infinity. So what I will do here, anyway I will substitute in this because we have to do that. We cannot just come to the conclusion m1 minus m2, 1 plus m1 into m2. So m1 is what? m1 is minus 2 by 3 minus m2 is what? 3 by 2. 1 plus m1 into m2. Now clearly you see this will get cancelled here. 3, 3. Don't bother what happens on top. So minus 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2. 1 plus into minus, minus, here everything is cancels, 1. So anything here divided by, say, minus 2 by 3 minus 3 by 2, this becomes 0. So anything divided by 0 is infinity, you should know. Infinity. Therefore, tan theta is equal to what? Infinity. That is nothing but tan 90 degrees. So we see theta is equal to what? 90 degrees. We understood here itself. We understood here itself. But we have to solve. So here it is not like this. The line is not like this. Exactly the lines are like this. One line is like this. Another line is like this, making an angle of 90 degrees, because we got the answer as infinity. So I think 40 problems we have solved in 3 videos, students. So slopes, several problems. Then equations of the straight line, we have done lot of equations. I have solved one problem of each. You solve 2 3 and then find out little C25 C20 syllabus. Same straight lines were there. You can just solve the problems. Examination for about 5 papers you will get 5, and then I can repeat papers also 5. So all those question paper if you solve, you will definitely get through this. It is not difficult, it is easy. We have solved one, you can definitely do it. So this is where we are ending straight lines. Our next video will be on differentiation, you can follow that. But I suggest you go through this paper properly and get maximum here. I want to tell you that this is for C25 students. We are just trying to post and encourage you in the last minutes that you can prepare and you can pass your exams. And even we have classes for CET, Diploma CET. You can approach us. In the description, numbers are given. You can approach. So God bless you.